It's not so I could take some fancy trip or buy some nice bag or do anything luxurious. It's because of the mistakes and the bad decisions that I made in my 20s that I'm paying for now. So if you're in your 20s out there, take it from me. Back home, I have done everything that I needed to do this morning. Well, that I wanted to do for the most part. Dropped my kid off at school. Now I'm making myself some oatmeal. Somebody asked me about fun facts about myself, and I told them that I eat apple cinnamon oatmeal just about every day for breakfast. It's my favorite breakfast right now. And I'll get on like a streak where at one point something is my favorite breakfast, and then for like maybe the next 2 months something else is my favorite breakfast. I used to eat, I feel like it was eggs, sausage, and applesauce all the time for breakfast, but now I'm on this apple cinnamon oatmeal kick. Ah, that water is hot. I think I don't know. I have a lot of editing to do. I feel like this month will just be editing. And we are 1/3 of the way. Well, no, not quite. Today's by the time you're watching this, it is the 10th. Because I'm filming this on the 9th. But I am just so proud. I can't say it enough. Like, I came into Vlogtober expecting that it was going to be a lot because I've never done anything like this before, but I am just chugging along every single day, showing up. I'm going to put y'all right here. So, yeah. The work day for me, though, is expected to be long because I have like 5 meetings. One of them is an hour long. I think 2 of them are an hour long, and maybe the rest are 30 minutes long. I also had an interview yesterday, but I don't know how I feel about it. It wasn't really giving me like what I needed it to give. So, if I leave my job, I would need the opportunity to like wow me, like in terms of salary. I don't know if I'm open to hybrid anymore. For a while, I was saying that I was, but these days, I don't think so. And then my health insurance. Right now, I be using my health insurance up, so I would need the health insurance to be top tier. When it comes to a man of top tier,
I want you to understand, when it comes to a man of top tier,
I need the health insurance to be A1. And what else? The team, like. Right now, I've talked about how I feel about my team. It's getting better, though. Like, I'm opening up more to the idea of, like, staying long-term. Because I've never been at a company longer than 3 years. And I think it will be May. This upcoming May. So, in, like, 6 months. I've been in my company for 18 months. So, it'll be 2 years if I make it, God willing. And I just can't imagine, like, all the people on my team have been there, besides one person that came in with me. But other than that, everybody else has been there for like 10, 20, 30, 35 years. I can't imagine that. You know, these days, us millennials and Gen Z, we don't, it's not giving long-term commitment. It's giving, what can you do for me right now that's going to make me want to stay that long? So I don't know. I don't know, guys. But I'm about to switch y'all over to my Sony because I'm using this camera to film my Spend the Day with Me video for short form content. Hey, y'all. It is 1:46 and I am steady into the work day. Put y'all right here. Even though, yeah, I think that's good. I got my house coat on. If you know, you know. My stomach is hurting so bad. Like, I got like a cramp, I think. And I was trying to stretch. I was like, maybe I need to go lay down for a minute. And that's like the bittersweet piece of like work from home, because technically I can do that, and even if I just make it up, lay down for an hour and work an hour later, but I don't want to. I want to just get my work done and just be done. Excuse me, but my stomach is hurting so bad, and it's not like you gotta go to the bathroom hurting. It's like a cramp just in a knot in my stomach. But let's talk about what we're grateful for today. Even though I have my journal and my devotional and my content journal right here, I got my iPad. Of course, I haven't worked on my iPad today. Technically, I can go ahead and put this up under my desk now. I did lay out my debt. So I am grateful for the will and the desire to get out of debt. I'll share with y'all how much debt I'm in right now. So I posted this on Shorts, but I am in like $23,000. I need my $1,000. $23,000 worth of credit card debt right now. And if you know, you know. I started off at the beginning of the year with $41,000. So I paid off $18,000 plus like $4,000, $5,000 of interest. So I am so proud of the progress that I have made. At the beginning of the year in January, I was getting dragged like crazy for being in so much debt, which I don't even understand because it affected nobody but me, honestly. But anyways, so right now I said that I have 5 cards. And somebody asked me like what the limits are and stuff. So my American Express is at $0 and the limit is $7,600. And that's the problem right there. Because I think all of these cards I got in my 20s. But if you give a 23-year-old $20,000, immature. But now I'm in my 30s. So if you're new here, we are picking up the pieces of our 20s. We're living life with grace. So showing ourselves and others grace, and also moving forward. Because I can't do nothing about the fact that I spent all that money. And people say, oh, why don't you just file bankruptcy? Look, I don't want to. Because I know that after paying off $41,000 of credit card debt, not only will I feel like not better about myself, but that is a huge accomplishment. And it's about accountability and responsibility. Like, you ran that up, so go ahead, pay that off, and never ever do that again. It's like a pop of the hand. You know, when you're younger, you get that, or when your dog doing something, you gotta nope, don't do that. That's how I feel about this period in my life. So I got a personal loan from my credit union. The interest rate is 13%. I believe I borrowed $13,000 and it currently has $9,000 left on it. And I wrote these things on that board up there. I'm keeping track of it. I have a Discover card, which I just did a balance transfer to for $10,000. Well, the fee was $500. The balance that I transferred is $10,000, and the limit on that card is $11,500. And the interest rate will be 0% for the next 10 months. So if you do a balance transfer, you always have to make sure that you pay it off within the promotional period, because if I didn't pay that off, my rate will go to 22% or 21.74%. And then I'm in a worse off position than I started, because the card that I transferred it from, the interest rate is 18%. And speaking of that card, the balance after this balance transfer will be $4,000, but it has an $18,000 limit. And then, last but not least, I have a Capital One card with a $15,000 limit, and the balance is $0. So I have good credit limits. I have good credit. My credit score, I can't remember the last time it was below 700. It typically stays around 720, between 720 and like 750. I've never seen it go above 750 or like 740 something, but I am working, trying to pay it off. And that's part of the reason why I've been trying to like go hard on YouTube and TikTok and trying to get brand deals. It's not so I could take some fancy trip or buy some nice bag or do anything luxurious. It's because of the mistakes and the bad decisions that I made in my 20s that I'm paying for now. So if you're in your 20s out there, take it from me. Be fiscally responsible, financially responsible. Do not run up no credit cards because you're going to have to pay for that. And if not, like, you're going to have to go through the hassle of a bankruptcy and having that on your credit and maybe not being able to buy a house or a car or any of that. So you don't want to go through that. Just take your time. So later on, I feel like I said I was going to do it yesterday, so I need to do it today. Just go through, like, my budget for the month, because last month I was not living on a budget. And even sometimes this month, like, if I think about, I told a story about one of Miles' friends, he lost his phone, and I felt so bad. So I ended up buying him a new phone. And that was like $180. Was that in the budget? No. Am I taking that out of my savings? I mean, I don't know. Not really. But it's just something that, you know, I felt like I wanted to do. And it is what it is. So stuff like that. Also, if you've been keeping up with Vlogtober, I said that I bought us some clothes. And I wanted to go to the mall and get, like, the kids some clothes too. I know a lot of people that watch me, number one, you can't believe that I like talk about having children. Y'all, I don't know if I want to say that. But anyways, if y'all do have kids, do y'all dress them alike or like semi-alike? I want to go to the mall. I want to go to H&M and I want to go to Primark. I've never been there, but that's where I want to do some shopping. And also, I'm just thinking about, like, Christmas. Because for Christmas, Miles said he wanted an iPad. I think I said this before, too. And I'm like, I literally just put the iPad under my desk. But I get, you know, like, not wanting it to be like, oh, that's your iPad. I want my own iPad. I don't know. We got so many devices. If I could show y'all all of the electronic devices that we have in this house, it's crazy. Phones, iPads, and he has an iPad from a long time ago, but I don't even think it works. So I might end up just pulling that trigger, but other than that, I ain't trying to do no whole big Christmas. If you've also been keeping up, I said I don't even know if it was during Vlogtober, but I said that I was ready for Christmas, right? And I said that I wanted I wanted a MacBook for Christmas. But then I found this MacBook in our house that works perfectly. It's a MacBook Pro. I've been editing on it the whole time. I don't need no MacBook. I don't need no lens. I spent enough money throughout the year on things that I want, things that I needed, like cameras, camera lenses. I don't need nothing for Christmas. I don't need anything for my birthday. Really, the only thing I wanted to do is maybe take a family vacation soon. But I don't even know if it'll be soon. By soon, I mean in the next, like, 3 months. But I'm thinking it'll be within the next, probably next summer, honestly, will be the next time that we take a family vacation. But I've been yapping on here for 9 minutes, so I'm gonna call y'all back.
It's time to make...
Hey y'all, let me put some lip gloss on because I'm looking drizzy. Miles is at tutoring, so I'm sitting in the car. I bought my laptop, but I'm tired. I didn't sleep that well last night, so I didn't even get the laptop to, like, put any effort into editing. Oh, excuse me. I already put up the vlog for today, so I'm so grateful because I would have been struggling tonight trying to get it up. I think I like this cadence better of me uploading the vlog in the morning because I'm a strong morning person. Don't ask me to do nothing past 7 o'clock. And then after today, I'm off. After today, please. Tomorrow we gotta... No, I'm tripping. We don't. The weeks have just been going by so crazy because we got so much going on. And then we're supposed to be going to North Carolina. So I don't know, y'all. Life is just busy right now. I'm really ready for. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't wish away my life. I'm grateful for all the opportunities that I have. But then it's like two things can be true. Is that me choking? Is that God? Woo! I don't know. It is a bit overwhelming right now. Everything that we have going on between tutoring, sports, school, life, vlogtober, content, chasing the dreams, work, family time, just everything, anything. So November should be real chill, quiet, and then December I'm thinking about doing Vlogmas. So I don't know, but I know I won't be having to do a lot of the things that I'm doing now. It'll be real. I can't wait. I can wait, but I'm excited for December because it's just like after once Thanksgiving hits, and I keep on asking my family like, who doing Thanksgiving? Where we having Thanksgiving? And I ain't heard nothing. What's going on? After Thanksgiving, you know, I'm just so ready to be in the holiday spirit. Like, I'm so ready to put my Christmas tree up. I was thinking about getting a real tree, but then I thought about it, like, with the pets and just everything. But I haven't had I don't remember the last, I never had a real tree as an adult. We had a real tree, I think, maybe once or twice when I was a kid. And, you know, you gotta water it. It smells like a real tree, so it's really giving Christmassy and stuff vibes. But the cat, he always jumps in the Christmas tree. And I always try to he has a thing on his neck, if you've ever seen it. He has a sensor on his neck that'll shock him if he goes places that he doesn't belong, or places that we don't want him, like up on the kitchen counter. And one time I got dragged on TikTok for having it on his neck. Listen, we don't do stuff like that over here around these parts. I don't like no cats up on my counter, and I don't like no dogs in my kitchen doing their little shake and all that like that. I don't like that. I don't want no hair in my food. I don't want no pet animal bacteria around my food, around my utensils. I don't play that. We don't like that. This is yeah. So maybe I'll get that and put it under the Christmas tree, but I don't know. I gotta see. But it's like, ooh, something about a real Christmas tree just gives to me. I'll think about it. But I'm so ready to put the Christmas tree up, though. I really all the lights. I gotta see if we're gonna do some lights outside, because last year we didn't do no lights outside. I guess the past 2 years we didn't do no lights outside. We just did the lights in the house. So I'm ready for Christmas. Miles just on the way here, he was telling you what he wanted for Christmas. I guess we both, everybody in the Christmas spirit. Oh, I can't wait to get in that bed. Oh, I'm so ready to get in my bed. And tomorrow's leg day, so I got to make sure that I am well rested, because I ain't had a good hefty heavy leg day in about a week. So we got to get back to it. We got to get back to it. And then tomorrow is the 10th. So starting on the 10th, we got 3 weeks until October is over. So if you think about doing a challenge or whatever, you watching this today, start that challenge today. 3-week challenge to get that body right before you be a big back for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna call you a big.